Princess Alara lived in a grand castle, surrounded by riches and beauty, yet she felt trapped by endless duties. One evening, wandering the palace grounds, she discovered an old, hidden gate covered in ivy. Curiosity led her through it, revealing a forgotten garden, wild yet peaceful. Day after day, Alara returned, tending to the flowers and trees, finding joy in every bloom. One morning, she noticed a small plaque hidden beneath the vines: "Happiness grows where freedom blooms." Alara realized it wasn't the crown that defined her, it was the moments she chose for herself. She returned to her royal duties with a new heart, remembering that true royalty isn't about wealth, but nurturing the beauty within and around you. On a cold January evening, Alex rushed into a diner after a long day. As he sipped his coffee, he noticed a homeless man sitting outside. Shivering, Alex waved the man in and bought him a hot meal. The man hesitated but eventually sat down and ate in silence. Before leaving, he looked at Alex and said, "Thank you. You don't know what this means." Weeks later, Alex faced a rough day at work and missed his bus. Stranded, he decided to walk home. As he passed an alley, a group of men approached him, looking for trouble. Before he could react, a voice called out, "Leave him alone." It was the man he'd helped at the diner. The group scattered, and the man said, "You helped me when no one else did. I couldn't just watch." Alex realized a small act of kindness can come back to you when you need it most. Ella received a single red rose every year on Valentine's Day, always with the same note: "Forever yours." She believed it was from James, her charming boyfriend. But when James proposed, the roses stopped. Confused, she asked him about them. James frowned. "I never sent you roses." Heartbroken and puzzled, Ella searched for answers. One afternoon, her grandmother revealed a secret. "It was your grandfather's promise," she whispered. "Before he passed, he arranged for you to receive a rose each year to remind you that true love never dies." Tears filled Ella's eyes. The roses weren't from a lover, they were a gift of love itself, timeless and eternal. True love transcends time. It lives not in fleeting romance, but in lasting memories and hearts that never forget. When David turned 18, his father handed him a worn-out pocket watch. "This is yours now," he said. David frowned. "It's just old. Why not something new?" His father smiled. "This belonged to my father. Every scratch marks a moment, hard work, tough decisions, sacrifices for family. It doesn't tell time, it tells a story." Years later, as David became a father, he polished the watch and passed it to his son. "Remember, value isn't in how shiny something is, but in the legacy it carries. Family is not about things, it's about the stories and lessons passed from one generation to the next." Sophie's cat, Whiskers, had a favorite toy, a small blue ball he'd bat around the house. As a child, Sophie would roll it to him for hours. But as she grew up, she got busy with school, friends, and her phone. One evening, Sophie found the dusty blue ball under the couch. She looked over at Whiskers, now older, curled up in the corner. Feeling a pang of guilt, she rolled the ball toward him. To her surprise, Whiskers lifted his head, eyes brightening, and swatted it back. Sophie laughed, tears in her eyes. She had been gone too long, but Whiskers had waited. Because pets don't need much, just love, a little time, and a reminder that they're still part of our world.